We've got a really neat selection of bells in this sale, and countertop. You know, you wouldn't think that a bells would be such a unique item or an attractive item, but you know, they have all their things going on for them. But the two in front are my favorites actually in the whole auction because they're different. Somebody's going to come along and hit that one and say, you know, your bell's broken, and then Basil Faulty's going to walk over and go, which is just so cool because nobody's going to figure that out. And the other one, so this is a mechanical key wind, if you will, and the other one is actually a clockwork wind up. How cool is that? Hi, Brad Ward from Ward's Auctions. It is near the end of summer 2016. A few more sales going on this year. Quick overview, we've got the one coming up right now, which is September. We're going to do a quick walkthrough. Then we got October, Thanksgiving Day in Canada, that's on October 10th. Then there'll be a November sale, no date set for that. I'm assuming it'll be an eclectic mix of what we normally do. And then there'll be another firearms sale in conjunction with the Haynes Group on December 10th, and that'll be the wrap up for the year, unless something special comes along. I don't anticipate it, but anything could happen. This sale that we're about to view is on September 18th, which is a Sunday, starting at 11 o'clock in the morning. Doors will open at 10, and then on the Monday 19th, we'll open doors at 4, start selling at 6. That's 2016. The viewing will be on the 16th, which is the Friday, from 4 o'clock until 8 o'clock. You can come down, kick all the tires, and do all the rest of it, see everything there is to have. I think there's under 700 lots, so it's a nice, comfortable 2-day sale. A little bit of everything. Tools, antique furniture, mid-century modern, lamps, retro, you name it, we got it going on. Wardsauctions.com is a website, so you can have a look at that. There's always the upcoming stuff, plus we have the archives of the old stuff on there. We update it ourselves in-house, so it gets updated very regularly. The sale will be held in Edmonton, 11802 145th Street in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. The office number is 780-451-4549. Don't be afraid to call. My name is Brad Ward, and my cell phone is also active, 780-940-8378. So a quick walkthrough of everything. We do have, as I mentioned, the mid-century pieces in walnuts and the real funky retro 60s stuff with the original hardware. There's another one coming up there. Some cool, probably Depression-era ceiling fixtures and sconces. Oak display cabinet, walnut display cabinet, a plethora of silver plate in the sale, and some sterling coming up in a little while. There's artwork in the form of originals and limited editions, framed and unframed. I'm going to talk about some of the unframed stuff coming up. There's another retro piece. Here's a neat Purdue. So for those of you that need a little help getting on the right path, that's what that's for. Again, some nice artwork over here. Steamer trucks. Lots of sets of china. Look at all the Royal Albert Petty Point here. There's a large selection there, and I'm not sure that's the only lot. I think there might be more coming up. There's a little few things off camera here. Again, more mid-century modern. Take a look here. Opens up to shelves on this side, drawers down the middle, smoke glass in here. These are Moser glass. These are signed Moser glass. So you're going to see these lot number 9-1 in the catalog. Some boxes to go along with them, and it's actually signed Moser. Every shape and configuration of table you can possibly imagine in the sale. This pub table has got a really, I'm not sure if you'll see it on camera, really good heavy cast iron base on this one, and a solid 1.25" top, thick oak top on that one. Some Windsor chairs. It's 2 different lots, but certainly by the 2 it makes a heck of a nice little selection. Interesting sculptures, mirrors, radios. Again, we got mid-century over there. There's a brand new Traeger, I shouldn't say brand new, virtually new Traeger pellet fired barbecue off camera over here. And those are really neat. I got a friend that makes, you can smoke stuff in there because you can set it down really low so it's not got a lot of heat. You can actually smoke stuff in there, plus you can cook in there. And he does some wonderful stuff in there. Take a look at this. Obviously they had this custom made. You know, if you were doing a sort of a retro Coca-Cola saw copy 50s thing in your man cave, this is perfect for that. Again, off camera, you got stuff over here. I would like you to show you these. There's 6 of these. Take a look at that, mid-century. They are Canadian made, marked on the bottom. They're a stacker. Very funky. They'd be absolutely fantastic again if you're doing a sort of a mid-century thing. Nate steamer trunks here, more radios, more original artwork. This is a server, modern, semi-modern server, so they do, you know, it's covered in stuff now, but it does fold over for your serving surfaces. This teak set here, take a look at it. All comes apart, so you can get it, like as it looks right now, it's one solid piece of furniture, but it all comes apart. It came out of a high-rise apartment to us. All comes apart so that you can move it quite nicely. Danish made, there's some of the verbiage that goes along with it. The separate lot again on the mid-century table. There's a big leaf in the way of it right now, but that just proves that we have it. There's one leaf in it, there's another one there. Then again, really nice mid-century set there. This is a radio. We don't plug them in unless a consignor tells us that they're good. So we leave it up to the buyers to do that, because they're, you know, we don't want to do anything untoward. I should give you actually a demonstration of this, but I never drove it yet. Everybody else in the building has, but doing something wrong. There we go. So, as you can see over there, there's a teak set, a teak credenza or sideboard that goes along with that, that dining set that was in here. This is a really neat piece here on the server. This is a removable top on it. Really good solid piece there with the brass hardware. I like this little cart all of a sudden. Good thing I have a Class 1 license. I mentioned I was going to talk about some of the unframed prints in the sale. These were bought by a fella here in Edmonton, and we have quite a few, and we've put in some for this sale, and they have all their certificates of authenticity. In most or all cases, they have the folio that was in it, and there's everything from your Batemans to your Lymans to your, you know, all sorts of stuff in there. Don't want to start listing them all off, but there's some nice pieces. A few carpets, not a lot, just some small ones in here. Kind of a nifty trunk. There's some sterling. This is a sterling set of flatware. I'm not sure the pattern offhand, but quite nice. And it's even got, you could use it with your Coca-Cola set down there. You got it into your parfaits or your Sunday class glasses down there. There is a rifle, a little .22 rifle. It wasn't worth putting just the one item into a firearm sale, so there it is. Obviously, you're going to have a firearms license to bid on that, or to take delivery of that. That's a Susie Cooper little demi set inside there. There's lots of good Haida pieces. Inside the display cabinet, good soapstones. Take a look at the website, because for the most part, unless something slips through the cracks, we do show you the bottom. So if there's a signature, you can have a look at that. So there's quite a few lots of that. This may well be a Kaiser or something, I'm not sure. There's a couple of pickle casters down here. Don't see those too often. Some art glass here, probably Robert Held or something like that. Again, some soapstones, some really nice stuff. This is good quality. Sideboard in front of me came out of a downtown a condo, so very nice piece. And then the oriental desk that's off to my left is part of that as well. And you can see some really nice quality, clean silver plate pieces on the top of that. I don't think this came from the same place, but this is a very nice quality sideboard as well. It has a fitted interior here for flatware. Quarter cut oak desk in front here. There's 2 or 3 different wood burning stoves. Like all of a sudden out of the blue, you get these wood burning stoves. The one on camera right now is not an antique, it's a newer piece, but what a very, very attractive piece. Sort of sits in the middle or in a corner. It doesn't set into a fireplace, and then you can use it as a bit of a heater slash cook piece. Again, not an antique, but what a fun piece for the man cave or the bar room. Popcorn maker, works like a charm, I'm quite sure. Over here, we may as well take you off to the side. We don't normally do. Here's another set of not china, but a Copeland Wickerdale set. Excellent, excellent quality, and lots of it, as you can see. And a very nice quality. I think it came from the same set as the Oriental influence pieces I saw over there. We saw over there the dining table here, Regency style. Very nice quality. See these lamps here beside me? There's 4 of this style, brand new, never been out of the box. We took it out of the box, assembled it to hang up for the sale, and 4 of the other style. So if you're doing a little renovation, heck of a nice little set. Bar style table and chairs here, more china, Royal Albert Old Country Roses. Whole bedroom suite over there in a walnut. We're not going to go that far over there. There's this whole artificial plant selection, good for me because then you can't kill it. two horse posts. There's one here, and I think we missed one over in the corner over that way. Walt Disney, all these things, these are musical. So you got like a dozen or so musical Walt Disney plates and some collector dolls to go along with them. So if you got like a granddaughter or something, wow, wow, wow. Look what a nice little gift. She'd love you forever. Excuse me while I clean up the mess here. Some neat little pieces. Mostly we put sterling in here. In this case, there's some pieces that are there's pieces that are sterling, there's pieces that are not. And I don't want to start saying which ones are which right now because I didn't sort of do my homework before the video. But there is some nice pieces. I know the candlesticks are sterling. I know that plate, that charger down there is sterling. So wash stand with some a multi-piece set of bowl and jug there. Quite a lot of jewelry. And every kind of jewelry. There's the costume jewelry. That tray is backwards there a little. Both of those are a little hard to see, but we'll fix that for viewing day. And then there's lots of group lots that Jane's put together that are, you know, they're nice substantial lots of sterling and precious, semi-precious stones. Sterling down here, sterling over there. There's pocket watches. Hey, there's bells. We saw these bells earlier. Here's a set, you know, not a set. Here's a selection of rings all on the sale. Most of these, or a lot of these, will have appraisals, and you'll see they're noted in our catalog. And when we have something that's appraised, as you can see, this one here, and this gold bracelet is appraised at $4,356 before tax. We stand behind our appraisals. So, very important thing to note. I'm not sure if I've ever pointed that out in a video. Those that come to our sales understand that, but we stand behind that. So if you buy this, and then you go to another appraisal service, another appraiser, a reputable one obviously, and you get it appraised again, it's going to be in that ballpark. You know, it's not going to be exactly, it's going to be a little higher, a little lower, but it's not going to be suddenly half or anything silly like that. It's going to be really close to that. So I encourage you to do that. Of course, the first time you do it, it's going to cost you a couple of bucks to get it reappraised, but you're going to be happy with the results, and then next time you're not even going to bother. You're going to be like, these guys are fantastic. Here's another great piece. This is actually in platinum, it says in there, etc., etc. About $1,000 worth. Just a really nice earlier piece. 607 is the lot number. I'm not going to try and show it to you on camera. Look at the pictures on the website. We've got some pens like Mont Blanc and so on. There's some Gerandals, more little sterling sets, Canadian silver, one piece is appraised there, little groupings, amolite and so on, big bags of costume, tray lots of course over here, pictures on the wall. I'm not sure that we want to get into a whole lot of the stuff because I think I've rambled on enough here. More bells. The bells, the bells! Look at this one, eh? There's just sort of like every different kind. It's so cool. Horses pieces, lots of First Nations or Haida pieces, some earlier stuff, and then some of the gift market stuff. I'm going to get Michael to spin camera because we have tools. Like, we don't always have tools. Look at this rigid table saw. Probably has never been out of the box. I mean, why would it be put back in the box if it has been? And then there's cut-off saws and little welders and big welders, and this is scaffolding, and here's a transit. There's just a pile of stuff here. If we just sort of rotate the camera as I just wave around, there's just everything. There's just absolutely everything. There's toys over there. You know, we missed the middle aisle this time. Usually we miss this aisle. Here's another thing of bells. Like, realistically, this could have been a couple of lots. Because there's some great bells in here. You know, the school bell like that. This has got a couple of ship's wheels, really good decor pieces, or build a boat. Start there and build the rest of it in a bell. Again, I could go on and on and on and on and on. So, it's worth coming and having a look at. Obviously, all the pictures are on our website, wardsauctions.com. Give us a call, 780-451-4549. wardsauctions.com. The sale is, viewing first of all, is on the 16th of September, and that is from 4 o'clock until 8 o'clock. That's the Friday. Sunday we open at 10 o'clock, start selling at 11, and that is on the 18th. And then on the Monday, close up again, kind of get regrouped, and then we open up at 4 o'clock, start selling at 6, and I think the cutoff is 350. So look in the catalog to make sure we go for in catalog order 1 to 350 day 1, 351 and on to the end. Thanks very much for watching. My name is Brad Ward. See you at the sale. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do a PS in a video, but we're going to do a PS. Kind of forgot we were going to do the van in the middle. This is on the Monday night. I believe it's 513, the lot number. Don't quote me. Make sure you look at the website. So I think it's a 1989 Econoline. Nice big heavy duty. It's empty inside. There's pictures on the website. Give it a listen. Fires right up. Purrs like a kitten. It's in the sale on Monday night. Have a look at the website.